Character development is an aspect of anime that is widely appreciated. Seeing a character start off as weak and then reaching the top, becoming the strongest, is highly inspiring. Many anime fans, especially the young ones, begin to look up to these characters as a source of inspiration that they too can achieve greatness with hard work and dedication. Today, Mad World brings you the top 10 anime with an overpowered, strong male lead starting out as weak. Subscribe to Mad World and click the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest videos. Keep in mind we'll try to avoid any of the mainstream anime to keep this list more versatile. Be sure to see our top 3 anime on this list. You definitely want to add them to your watch list. Now let's get started with our video. Number 10. Deadman Wonderland. Deadman Wonderland starts off with our protagonist Ganta Igarashi, who is sentenced to death for a crime he didn't commit, a brutal massacre of his whole class. He is sent to a private prison known as Deadman Wonderland. Here, prisoners are forced to fight gladiatorial battles for tourist entertainment. The young protagonist is thrown into this world of sadistic inmates with immense power, while living in constant fear of the lethal collar placed around their neck. The collar is slowed only by winning the prison's deadly games. Ganta is forced into service in this ruthless hell, where it is impossible to tell friend from foe. And above all, he still has to uncover the mystery of who really massacred his classmates. The anime is filled with exciting battles and amazing character development. Number 9. Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. On number 9, we have Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. During the Industrial Revolution, horrific creatures emerge known as kabane. These creatures rip through human flesh to sate their never-ending appetite. Destroying their steel-coated hearts is the only way to defeat these monsters. However, once bitten by these monsters, the victim is doomed to a fate worse than death, as the fallen rise once more to join the ranks of their fellow undead. Only the most fortified civilizations are able to survive this turmoil. This includes the island of Hinomoto, where massive walls were constructed for protection. The only way inside and out was through heavily armored trains. Ikoma, one of the builders of the train, manages to create a deadly weapon that he believes can easily pierce the heart of a kabane, and awaits the day he might be able to test his new creation. But he won't be waiting for that long, apparently. Tune in on the anime to find out what happens next. Number 8. Dororo. In this action-adventure anime, the land of the greedy samurai named Lord Daigo Kagemitsu was dying, and he would go to any extremes to save it. He makes a pact with 12 demons that grant him powers that aid his prefecture's growth. But as a price, his firstborn son is born with no limbs, nose, eyes, ears, or skin. He disposes the child in a river, but is luckily saved by a medicine man who provides him with prosthetics. The boy grows, and even in his unfair condition, he sets out to defeat the demons that took him as a sacrifice. Upon defeating each demon, he gains back a part of himself that was lost. He befriends an orphan boy named Dororo, and the two castaway fight for survival in an unforgiving, demon-infested world. Still plenty of more anime to discover. Keep watching the video to find out more of the best anime you don't want to miss out on. Number 7. Ari Fureta. 17-year-old Hajime Nagumo, along with his classmates, is summoned to save mankind in a fantasy world, with everyone getting their own impressive combat abilities. Hajime is made fun of for having only an inferior transmutation skill. During an expedition, Hajime is betrayed by a classmate and plummeted to the bottom of an abyss. Luckily, he survives, but he soon faces menacing monsters and misfortunes. He meets a vampire named Yu, who seeks to escape this hellish labyrinth as well. Hajime soon forms a group for his journey to find a way back home, while steadily transforming into the world's strongest. Number 6. Danmachi. Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? Bel Cranel, a naive young man, wishes to become the greatest adventurer. With the support of a lonely goddess, he embarks on an exciting quest deep within the city's monster-filled catacombs known as Dungeon. Survival is hard, even on the surface in a world where gods and humans live and work together, struggling to get along. But one thing is for sure, a myriad of blunders, triumphs, and friendships await the dauntlessly optimistic protagonist of this Herculean tale. Number 5. Devilman Crybaby. Akira Fuduo learns from his best friend Ryo Asuka that demons will revive and reclaim the world from humans. With humans hopeless against this threat, Ryo suggests combining with a demon. With this, Akira becomes Devilman, a being with the power of a demon but with a human heart. Having the same crybaby heart, Akira works along Ryo, destroying anyone that harms humanity or his loved ones. Number 4. Parasite the Maxim. Parasitic creatures have descended on the Earth, infiltrating humanity by burrowing into their brains, allowing them to control the host. They are able to then morph into multiple forms in order to feed on unsuspecting prey. 16-year-old Shinichi Isumi falls victim to a parasite, but luckily for him, the parasite only takes over his right hand and not his brain. The parasite named Migi has no option but to rely on Shinichi to stay alive. The duo is forced into an uneasy coexistence, defending themselves from other hostile parasites that attempt to eradicate this new mutation. Now, let's check out our top 3. Number 3. Ajin. This anime introduced to us mysterious immortal humans known as Ajin, which began to appear on Earth out of nowhere. They were soon labeled as a threat to humanity, which thought they might use their powers for evil since they were incapable of being destroyed. Since then, every Ajin was taken under custody immediately. The protagonist is Kei Nagai, a high schooler aspiring to become a doctor. Kei never really bothered with Ajins, having next to no knowledge of them. But things take a surprising turn when he survives a brutal accident that should have killed him, and thus signaling his rebirth as an Ajin and the beginning of his days in torment. But Kei soon discovers that he wasn't alone, and many more of his species were closer than he thought. This action-packed anime is full of amazing character development to look forward to. Number 2. Hajime no Ippo. After being bullied his entire life, Makunuchi Ippo dreams to change himself. One day in the midst of another bullying, he is saved by a boxer, Takamura Mamoru. He takes Ippo to a boxing gym to recover from his injuries, where he is awed by the surroundings. However, he lacks confidence to attempt anything. To counter this, Takamura places a photo of Ippo's bully on a punching bag, and it is only then when Ippo feels something stir inside him, and thus eventually asking Takamura to train him. Feeling that Ippo does not have what it takes, Takamura assigns Ippo an impossible task, giving him only a week to complete. But Ippo's dedication and desire to grow stronger leads to relentless training, and eventually completion of the task. And this marks the beginning of Ippo's journey to the top of the boxing world. Number 1. Gurren Lagann. Kamina, a free-spirited, loose cannon bent on making a name for himself. And Simon, a timid young boy, were raised in a deep underground village. One day during an excavation, Simon runs into an ignition key, an ancient artifact of the war which the duo dubs as Lagann. Using their new weapon, the two fend off a surprise attack from the surface with the help of hot-blooded surface wanderer Yoko Littner. The three set out on a journey to explore the wasteland of the surface. They soon join the fight against beastmen, humanoid creatures which terrorize remnants of humanity, and powerful robots known as gunmen. The trio fights these enemies alongside other survivors to reclaim the surface, while facing all kinds of challenges and setbacks. However, they slowly begin to unravel a huge mystery. The suspense-filled anime shows an exciting, action-packed adventure that would definitely leave you hooked. That's it from us. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. Which anime are you looking forward to watching from our list? Tell us in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Subscribe to Mad World and ring the bell icon to stay updated with all our amazing and latest videos. See you in the next video.